I know. So I know this with this first one. It's gonna be a lot of people, a lot of good old boys, a lot of proud boys, a lot of the MAGAs not too happy about this one. And let's jump into it. For the oh, I forgot that was playing. I was like, what is that? Trey Woods is still playing, y'all. All right, now here we go. For the first time in U.S. history, minority births outnumber white births. Oh boy, it's some good old white boys that's upset at that statistic. Oh man. According to the CDC, births to racial and ethnic minority groups are now making more than 50% of all U.S. births for the first time on record. While the total births in the U.S. have declined over the past decade, the birth rate among black women has fallen more slowly than among white women. As a result, black women now account for a larger share of the newborn nationwide. And also on another one, I think it's right here. Yes, it is. Studies find minority births outnumber white births in the U.S. for the first time. New studies from Zucker School of Medicine, white births fell below 50%, 49.6% to be exact. White women, and why is that? Someone had asked. White women delay childbirth and have less babies. Minorities tend to have babies a little earlier nowadays, and they're having multiple children. That may be why you hear people say white men fight back. You guys need to fight back in the bedroom, apparently. Stop taking it out on the immigrants because y'all don't want to have kids. If y'all was do y'all job in the bedroom, maybe you wouldn't have to deport so many immigrants to make yourselves feel better. I'm just saying, do your job. Worry about your bedroom and everybody else's bedroom. I could talk about other topics that tie under that, but hey, worry about impregnating your wife and less about somebody else impregnating their wife. And you wouldn't have to worry about white men fight back. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Look, there was people saying that, because the immigrants and the minorities are starting to have more births than white people. That's why they have to stop the abortions because it's statistically proven that white women have the most abortions. So if we make abortions illegal, white people will not become the minority. And as it looks like this year, if you combine, which they did, by the way, African American, Asian, and Hispanics, that makes the 51%. It makes the white babies minorities. People aren't liking that. Why is it such a big deal? They always try to tell me racism is a big deal, but at the end of the day, it really is a big deal, and it's not the black people that's making it a big deal, guys. It's only a big deal when the majority is still the majority. When the majority becomes the minority, then it's a huge deal. That's when it should. Oh, wow! It's not. Why do you guys care about race so much? When you guys on the other, it's not. It's not so much that they're scared about the race. They're scared about the retaliation that comes with the minority. When the minority becomes the majority. Hey, if you guys were to treat people fairly, you wouldn't have to worry about anything. I don't worry about anyone retaliating on me because I'm a good person. Live your life like Christ, or the way you're supposed to. You say you are, and you don't have to worry about these things. But when you don't live according to the Bible that you're supposed to read, but I understand it's some upset. It's some upset good old boys that when they find out that they just by this census they're the minority, they don't like that. Speaking of that, there was something that came across Facebook that I found interesting. It's of course it's the political climate we're in right now. It's definitely race heavy, but it's a good point. I want y'all to check this out real quick. Only in America, only a white man in America can be videotaped with underage girls while hanging with a child sex trafficker, cheat on his wife with a porn actress, and pay her to keep quiet. publicly fantasize about having sex with his own daughter, openly boast about sexual assaulting random women, be convicted of 34 felonies, have 91 criminal charges, 21 sexual assault allegations, 5 bankruptcies, and 2 impeachments, be sued by the Department of Justice for racial discrimination, have $25 million fraud settlement, a $400 million fraud judgment, and a $96 million sexual assault judgment, and be considered a good Christian by white evangelicals and elected president of the United States of these here Americas. If my black behind would have did that, y'all would have lynched me. That's all I'm saying. I found that to be an interesting post. Did you not? I think it is. It's very interesting, to say the least.